Alright, we got our crank all cleaned up. Well, polished yet. We haven't sandblasted it. We'll tape all those journals up and throw it in the blaster if it's good. So we got the micrometer out over here, and we're going to set it up in inches. And we're going to set it up at 2 inches, 164 thousandths. So let me back the camera off here for a minute. Look at this. Go, I'm going to lock it down. There you go. You want to do the conversion. 2 inches, 164. Turns out to be standard when you do the conversion. So try not to make this too shaky. Volkswagens, unlike an American car, have the same size main and rod journals. So unless this crank's been turned, you know, they should all be symmetrical, the same. Sometimes people just turn one, but usually if you turn one of these, you just have them, you know, all done. So let's see what we have here. I might have to set the camera down. That one's good. You hear it squeaking. That one's good. Center main. It's good. That one's good. 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 So this is good. This is standard. So we'll tape all these up. We'll throw it in the glass feeder and glass feed all our surfaces up, make them look really nice. And this crank will be ready to get some bearings and head for the assembly. So we got to get some rods resized. I don't have the rods yet. The crank checked out. And we got our case over here. We're going to put that up in the drill press and get it all leveled out. We got to drill the holes out. We're going to put some inserts in. I sure would like to get a hold of some of these inserts. These are 10mm inserts, but they only look to be about a 1/2 inch. If that, you know, on the outside. They're not that big. Where the bug pack ones are 14mm on the outside OD, so you have to drill quite a big hole in the case. Not that that's an issue. I haven't had any problems, you know, they worked really well every time I've done it. Just putting 16 of them in, we might have to deck the case. So you can see these sit under the deck surface and they're much thinner. So I'm pretty sure they machined this and then put those in because none of these have been touched, you know. So anyway, here's how the inserts come. If you ever want to insert the case, there you go. They come 16 to a pack. Bug Pack sells them. 4561 is the part number. These are 14mm on the outside, 8mm on the inside. I'm going to convert this one over to stretchy studs. And yeah, we're sort of building the clone motor of the blue car with used pieces, you know. So it should run pretty good. I'm pretty confident. I did the heads, so I did a set of heads for him, and he's got the case. He had it all checked out, so we'll send it down in triangle. We'll take the crank down in the case, and we'll have him match us up some bearings, and we'll get a set of rods resized. We'll get us a C35 cam. We need a set of chrome moly push rods, a good oil pump, and we'll be off to the races. And a set of piston cylinders, of course. So that's where we're at. Ken, if you're watching, your crank's in good shape. Checked out standard on the rods, standard on the mains, and I polished it up. It looks pretty decent to me. I think you can go with that, and we'll get all that taped up and glass bead the bulk of the crank. It's all nasty looking there. So, all right, go ahead and shut it down. And we'll turn this on tomorrow. We'll do some work on Lily tomorrow and get that moved over into the paint room over there. And yeah, I got to do some wet sanding, so might go outside with it. excuse me, go outside with it and then back inside so I don't make a big flood, because I haven't done any drains yet in there. I need to put a drain. So anyway, there you go, Ronnie. Some piston pouring for you. You can come pick them up tomorrow and rub them and stuff.